Hey guys, so I'm out here today and just doing some tiebacks and everything, and I'm like, oh, I should probably show you guys this. I was getting ready to call upstairs and let him know, but hey, I'm gonna let you guys know first. So this is my spaghetti squash, and look, it's hard to see. Tons and tons. So I was getting worried because I wasn't seeing any. And look at all of them, getting ready to start. So yay, I'm gonna have 10 or more spaghetti squash. I mean, I'm saying 10 just because I'll probably lose some of these, but these are just amazing. There's just so many. And then this right here is my buttercup squash. It is starting to vine, so it is coming up. I'm just not sure how tall it's gonna go. I'm hoping it gets really tall because nothing's going over my arbors yet, and I'm getting very anxious. But as you can see, mosquitoes. Flowers. Mosquitoes. Now these are my zucchinis. This is not a zucchini. Down there. Dead mosquito. Tried to save you. Now, the good thing about having a raised garden bed, I don't have that many weeds, except for what falls. I did put a barrier down. I know, and my gardener says you do not have to, but I don't have a ton of time, and I just wanted to be very, very cautious and do it right, just in case, because there was no way I was picking this stuff up if it didn't work. So this is my zucchini. This is the bigger two. Here's the smaller two, very small over there. All planted at the same time. Although, they'll have to look, but these might have been dug up by something at some point and I had to replant them. I don't really remember. So, seeing some flowers on this. You can see right there in the middle. They bush a little bit more, I guess, so I might just put more zucchini plants in here and not put the trellis thing in the middle like I did for the spaghetti squash. None of my okra except for that one and that one are the only two that came up. However, I keep finding cat poop in my beds. I just cleaned out two small piles, well, one huge pile and one small pile. Alright guys, so let's show you this. I did eat the beans yesterday, as I showed you. But come out here, look at this. So that one I am going to leave for seeds. I'm gonna let that one get really big. That one I might let get big too. Let's see what I have for the burgundies first. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, almost just fell. Possibly 7. I can't remember if I counted that one. So it's almost enough for one person, but I told him the next harvest he was eating with me. So I am going to give another day or two on most of these. and see what happens. All right, so my cucumbers, yay, starting to see a little bit of tendrils, or I'm not sure what they're called. I think they're called tendrils. So I'm going to help that up. I think that could be a flower starting up here. I don't know. That's very, very fuzzy. However, there's some down here too, so I'm thinking it is. These ones are very, very small, so I hope not. I want this to grow big and up. My time survived, but it's not getting much bigger, so I'm gonna leave it in here. And these are my Chicago pickling cucumbers, so I really, really hope that I get something out of these. Alright, so I have the pepper in the middle of my beans. Seems to be doing okay for the time being. Oh no. I don't know why this, green bean doesn't like to grow up. I am learning the hard way the difference between pole and bush and which ones get big. And these raspberries, guys. So we might not get raspberries or a lot out of them this year, but they're definitely going to get big. Alright, so let's check on my purple Murasaki. And I smell poo again. Getting really, really tired of the poo monster, whoever it is. Okay, so this is one of the peppers. It's looking a little weak. I think that's just the way it's gonna be though. It doesn't feel soft or mushy, so I'm just gonna see how much bigger it gets. I'm not really sure. So that's just a waiting game. This is the tomato that had snapped, my brandy yellow. This seems to be coming up okay. Luckily enough, it's on the edge where there's no other like barriers. Like that's a small basil, and these are just some zinnias and marigolds that I planted, so they won't block the sun too much. Hopefully it'll get bigger before the flowers get bigger. Alright, look at this bad boy. Yep, so I am going to take this out. Yep. Nice pepper. And I'm sure I'll have more peppers, but I will save seed and mark it for possible cross-contamination just in case. Oh, it smells so good. Alright. Which tomato is this that it's leaning over so much? That looks like that was one of my side branches that I should have never let grown out, but it did, and it was too big for me to cut off. Alright guys, so I have sunflowers that's not gonna make it, but on the same one I have little baby tomatoes just forming, and then like these ones are just forming, and then this one's a little bit bigger, so I'm not really worried about the plants. They're still doing very well, and they should be because it's only the middle of May, the little tomatoes. However, just being so beastly and big, I was getting worried that they'd start to, blight and rot and whatnot. So, alright guys, I'm going to get back to tying up some of my food and walking around the property. Be blessed, and, well, I said it backwards. See you on the flip side, and be blessed.